Welcome back to the new episode of my podcast, the 4am Talks. I'm your host, Manoj Velu. You're listening to the 4am Talks podcast, and I'm super excited to be back with another episode. And I really feel to take a moment to thank you. Really excited for this moment because I feel really happy when I always, go out, take my time, and wanted to thank each and every one of you who have always tuned into this podcast, irrespective of whatever the streams may be. If you're watching it on, YouTube, thank you. You have supported us, and also in any of the podcast streams, you're watching it, you're listening to it. Thank you very much as well. So this has been a fantastic week, and today is Tuesday, so let's get right into the topic. What is today's topic? Today's topic is about something that we often forget to remember. You may be wondering what is the topic that this guy is going to bring in today. I will let you know in some time, but before that, I would like to, tell a story which would, lead up to that key component that is going to be today's topic. So let's get right into it. Imagine John Carpenter. He is sitting down and he is reflecting back on his life. He started off, he was a nobody where he was having a debt and he had to pay off all the things that is required, and he struggled a lot. He tried to he tried to do business. It failed multiple times, but he never gave up. He tried, and once he got that success which he really wanted, and he is still going after it, and he is super successful today. So this being the situation, he is sitting down just by himself and reflecting back on his life, and through that he writes it down that it is not only him that is made him to go wherever he wanted to, meaning like there are so many people who have encouraged him, who have been with him during tough times and always believed in his dream no matter what happened in reality. So especially his friends, few of his friends who's always been there with him, and during tough times they were there to always motivate him, encourage him, and always say that no matter what, you're going to do it. We know about you, we know how serious you are, we know how well you're prepared, we know how well you work hard, we know how well you process things, so it's just a matter of time where you would achieve whatever you wanted to achieve. So we believe in you, go ahead. So these are the things which John Carpenter always thinks about, and what he does is he takes his phone and he calls out to the friends that and the people who always believed in him and always encouraged him to do great things. He called one by one, and he always he thanked from his bottom of his heart, and he always wanted and when he says it, he says it from his bottom of his heart, and he means by what he's saying 100%. So he enjoys that, and he gave out it's a sense of gratitude. That is what I'm going to talk about. So this story is all about expressing gratitude. So just imagine, we in this world, we just keep it going, and we always ask what's next, what's next, what's next. So we are going, and as we are going, what happens is, most of the times you, me, and most of them watching this would relate to this. So we would sit down and we would always think the things that are not there for us. So imagine let's say, you don't have any vehicle to move around. You use your legs, meaning you used to walk. After some time, you get a bicycle. Okay, so now you're having a vehicle like a bicycle. So you ride the bicycle, but you know what your mind always thinks? I wish I would have had a motorbike, a motorcycle. A cycle turns into a motorcycle now. And then what happens is when you get a motorcycle, you would be thinking about, I wish I would have had a good, four-wheeler. You know what I'm talking about, a car or something like that. But we fail to understand that, when we have that bicycle, we have to be grateful for that bicycle. Because we need to understand that, we have improved. We have, from the bare foot that you're walking, and then you understand that you have developed and you got to the first stage and you got the bicycle. Now you should be grateful for that. You should understand how far you have come to buy that bicycle. I know that you shouldn't stop it. You should go for the highest possible route, that is to buy your own chartered flight. I'm not restricting you, but at the same time we need to understand that we need to be grateful for whatever we are, and we should always think about the past and see how far we have come. Most of them are really have this kind of mindset where they are never happy for anything in their life. Even though they improve, they think that they don't have that gratitude sense of understanding that it's okay that I have been in this situation, now I've come this far and have got to this level. I know that I'm going to achieve, but let me be grateful for this moment, that at least I have a bicycle and I'm enjoying that. So how many of you are really, be honest with yourself and ask this question: how many of you are really having that gratefulness or that gratitude within yourself that have come this far? It's a really nice thing to do. And it is important for us to stay in that moment and enjoy. That is the beauty of having that gratitude. My sister used to do this, and I copied that habit. What is that habit that I copied from her? I used to see that her favorite month is December, so she would go out and write letters, and even go on to buy few important books, and she would present it to the person whom she thought that they're always there for her no matter what's happening. So that gratitude is what I copied. It's the next topic that I wanted to talk about. You can copy the habit of gratitude, but please do not copy exactly the same. What do I mean by that? Like, my sister's friend would be interested in reading books. Your friend may not be interested in books. They might be interested in something else. So look out for what they want and try to give that. Say that it's from the gratitude, from the sense of gratitude, I'm doing it for you. You mean a lot for me in whatever I do. You've always been there. So it's about understanding a person. Imagine he or she, your friend, is not that interested in reading books, and he's not a reader kind of a person, and you gift out a book. It's good that you have given him, but you need to understand that person, what that person really loves. Maybe he's listening to some good music. Buy them a good album. Or you could go out and do whatever the person likes, so that you're just gifting them something out of gratitude, and you are always remembering that person. And that is the beauty of it gives you a sense of satisfaction when you give out something. more than receiving, giving out gives you more happiness. And that gratitude is always an important factor in your life to make sure that you are happy. Just it doesn't matter even if you give out something. If you just take out your mobile and call them and say that you are grateful, you will feel happy. So these are the things that is super important in life, and I know that what this should be taught by the parents. I really feel this is the most important thing, and also the teachers as well. These are really important, and this value, whatever I'm trying to give out to you, is making me really happy, because I know for sure that this key factor is an important component in your life. And if you do it over and over again, believe me that you have got a fantastic surroundings, and you are just grateful for the person, and you are saying that they are so important to you in life, and I remember you, and you're always in my prayers. So this is what I really wanted to talk about in this episode. What do I want you to do? I want you to take out a sheet of paper and a pen and list down the people who were part of your life, who always believed in your dreams no matter what, who always supported you irrespective of whatever the help they did, or just believed in you. Write down all the names and see what you can do for them. At least you should take out your phone and call them and say, thank you, I always remember you, you're always in my prayers, and believe me that you are always there for me, and I'm really happy for that, and thank you for that moment. So you'll feel more happy, and just do that and see how happy you are. And if you really get that sense of satisfaction, of happiness and everything, just go down to the comment box and let us know how you felt after whatever you tried to do, and what was the response that you get from the people who always believed in you, who always supported you no matter what, even if the circumstances and the situations were not in your favor. So just do this and see how your life actually changes. So that being said, have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode. See you guys. Bye.